Hello everyone and welcome. Well, the second season of Battlefield 6 is here. It's going to Germany, into the Bavarian forest and mountains. There's chemical weaponry usage, there's a new helicopter. There's, hey Lena, gun mech shooty. Indeed. Dirt bikes will be in a few weeks though. Dirt bikes also coming back, which is gonna be cool. And weird. But anyway, let's just watch the intro. You know. Oh, not. Oh, it's not repeating now. Oh well. So yeah, new stuff is here. So for everyone who's wondering, blah, blah. So he's in the support room. Let's put them in then. Which is ironic that he's support. Should not you? What? Fuck it. He's. I'm putting him here. And there we go back. But yeah, big new storyline, quote unquote. Pax Armata invaded Germany. We now have scout helicopters. As you can see, there are two. Yeah, let's just jump in. Ooh, the content. You know what? Yes. So basically, the little bird and the minor avian. I think there was supposed to be another model, but hey, it's not like at the end of the season we're only going to get the MRAP for NATO, so that's that. Okay, actually, let's jump right in and use the new assault rifle. As you can see, we have some nice... You know what? Bare bones. We're going bare bones in. Yeah, fair.
All call signs. Attack and target the objectives. Take ground and control it at all costs. Let's move.
There's also stuff for, you know, Year of the Huns, so... Yeah, it's a new map. Contaminate. Oh. Fuck. The new map, Contaminate. It's actually a pretty good one. Played a slight bit before today. Ah, does it automatically. But yeah, by the way, this is oh. You know what? I might actually just go into keyboard settings. Because, this button is going to be used a few times now. Where is it? Ah, they renamed it to Face Gear. Is we already used though. I guess I keep it on N then. Yeah. Yeah, gas masks are back for the cold. You know what? I hate that this is not even a bad explanation. It's generally a good one. Put it on your nose. But yeah, this is like a new mode. Apparently it was supposed to also show up on other maps, so maybe this is still coming. But yeah, basically storyline is Pax invaded southern Germany and took over a Cold War base, which made everyone wonder, like, why? Because as you can see, this isn't really like a new position here. This is like old shit. And but for some reason everyone is like, oh no, we need to take it back with, you know, by any means necessary, which is you know, confusing people. No. And by any means necessary means NATO NATO did chemical warfare. That's this mode. We love Warcraft. Yes.
Foxtrot has been secured. The enemy is still winning the fight. Get back and take control.
I mean, you could say it's not actually damaging. You know, it's not harmful. But it's hallucinogenic, so... You know the whole thing in the Geneva Convention of, like, you know, not disguising yourself and all that? I don't know, maybe that falls under that?
The enemy has taken Delta.
So yeah, now we have you need to equip gas mask again, and they ran out this time, so it's not like Battlefield 1. They lost the gas mask tech. As if the US have ever cared about Geneva suggestions. Honestly, the sad part is they did care a bit more about it than other nations. But yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this one basically developed. But yeah, it's a good one right now. It's, you know, pretty big, as you can see. We have a tunnel. Oh yeah, this one can be blown open, so that's actually kind of cool.
Took back the objective.
And if you're wondering, the next map in the season is actually going to be literally right besides this one. So maybe I can show you in the next round, but like over here, there's still a bit more map, more visible in escalation, so maybe we'll see that soon. But there's basically an entrance into the mountain, and yeah, there's this, the second one is like inside the mountain. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe we have hunt stuff to do. Yeah, that was enough. Quite a few fun things to grab. Oh yeah, Little Bird is here. It's like when the second map hits in like, I think 3 weeks or so? I think. There's also new guns, so...
Our forces have neutralized Echo.
Enemy helicopter down!
Yeah, if you don't have them, let me put it off. You start seeing... You start seeing shit.
Be advised, hostiles are attacking objective Charlie. Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
All squads, mission close to failure. Keep on the offensive. No longer hold Charlie.
Thank you so much!
Enemy attack Gold Song Foxtrot.
Lobo Tommy. That's also... Okay, you know what? That's a good name. That's a good name.
We are attacking objective Delta.
Very interestingly, people still complain about this map, and I'm just like... At some point it gets ridiculous, you know? Fuck.
We are moving on Delta. On hostile heavy armor.
We're targeting objective Delta.
It definitely is a bigger one. Guess that is not relevant. Yeah, one thing I want to check out. I think I will change something here because I have the whole which one should you fuck it. Let's actually put in the normal map in all the modes, and we can probably see them also like in attack and defend and such, which is gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay, we have like revive and resupply. That should all be doable. All be doable. Yeah, good, we're on that side. I can actually show that then. Wait. Yeah. It's kind of interesting how people say the game is so dead, and, you know, it's fun right now. I feel like people have absolutely lost perspective when it comes to video games. Like, completely lost the plot. Yeah, whoop. Okay, so I think escalation spawns even more back. Yeah, I think here actually and such is like Vorsicht, Angerlagerung. As where it's actually going in, so yeah.
Attention, we have secured Foxtrot.
But yeah, I feel perspective seems to be like completely dead nowadays. And it definitely happened due to you know what, I will stand on it, but this definitely happened in large parts due to Twitter and the fact that people just really did not want to move on from a bot infested cesspool. Like, remember when one of the whole things was like, oh, you know, there are too many bots, we should get rid of them, and then it's like, he loves the bots. Obviously, Elon loves the bots, because with bots, he can just, like, fucking, get, like, apparently people are too gullible to just, like, realize that shit's fake. That's wild. Like, as if, for example, the whole, bots tell him what he wants to hear. That's true, but also, like, you know, one thing I keep hearing from people is like, but my metrics are not as good as on not good on Blue Sky as on Twitter. And I just keep being like, did we just all, you know, completely, like, collectively, like, did you all just really forcefully forget the whole story about Facebook faking numbers? to seem more profitable than they are. And the fact they actually got away with it, apparently, just killing a lot of, like... But apparently, everything on the website from the Nazi with the bot problem that got worse under him, that's actually true. Sure. And I mean, hey, he just pushed every single right-wing content that existed, and now basically everyone in video games, even people I would have said were maybe a bit too positive at times before, and now just miserable. You know? It's kind of insane that people then say, oh, we still need to stay there. There's no viable alternative. And like, there is, you just need to switch. Like, at this point, there is not really even a... It's no good excuse in my opinion. The fact that people just refuse to switch is like... Quite literally, there's just people that are like, no, if people won't switch because I do, and then, you know, just they keep staying, and like, no, it's a toxic website. And like, before that, like, the big thing is, I think one of the big things that really fueled the gaming like the gaming sphere boom of the 2010s was, well, quite literally the fucking share button, in my opinion. And I think people really, really underestimate what that did, because suddenly everyone could just very easily share, you know, gameplay clips and footage or pictures from all of their games. And keep in mind, the majority of people plays on console. So, if a game was popular, you could easily funnel that stuff onto Twitter or somewhere else, and then that got basically, and then that was word of mouth. That was like you know, it was word of mouth. There was just like a lot going on there, and it was good that this existed. And since then, you know, a lot of you heard first after the API was gutted a few years ago. Oh wow, mid-sized games are not doing so hot nowadays. Everyone is getting more negative. It's just the gaming sphere is sitting in a cesspool and refuses to accept that they lost the plot. Ooh, guns. Honestly, I wish there was like a bit of a smaller map on this, you know, mountainside with more batteries. Would be cool. Yeah, it's a thing, and you're like, yeah, now I hear stuff like, oh no, every game, you know, Battlefield 6 is going to be dead if they don't launch with 3 maps and 6 weapons and then have like an equal amount later on. And I just sit here being like, are you all insane? And then the thing that what will always be brought up is, but look at Black Ops 7, and then it's like, first off, okay, do I really need to explain that? Do I really need to explain why the Call of Duty mines are not a good comparison? Then again, I guess that's just why Call of Duty is still going, because Phil Spencer is sending all the young devs into the Call of Duty mines. Like, you know. And, excuse my German. Das wird erst richtig gut mit, wenn die Bubensahne gemolken wird. Wie geil ist das denn? GAG gecrunched ist geil. I mean, it's fucking crunch. Let's just be real here.
It's crunch.
Gecrunched ist geil.
But no. Nobody gets that.
Yeah, no, the one or two Germans that might tune in will.
Even the Germans won't get that. That's a very niche thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I saw it spreading, but
What?
I saw it spreading, but still.
Yeah. Anyway. Hey, he wasn't wrong. You can really use GAG for everything. I killed Agonia. Yes. Good evening. Anyway, but yeah, no, like, sorry, fucking hell. Oh, Call of Duty had so many maps. Yeah, because they have, 3 times the people working on the game, and they're crunching. Like, have you seen the industry? That's not even rhetorical. Like, have you seen it? It's like, it's quite literally, you lose your job, you're jobless. So, oh yeah, everyone who's in the Call of Duty mines kind of wants to stay in the Call of Duty mines, and even if that means, well, you gotta crunch that map out, even if it's like the most generic 3-lane map possible again, you gotta do that. Because Phil Spencer wants that. Because it makes it nice on the marketing. And you know what? It fucking works somehow.
Away on Foxtrot.
Like, I don't know. Here's a thing. Here's a concept for multiplayer games. I don't know if you heard of that at some point. So it's called quality. I know nowadays we're only talking about quantity, but like, have you thought about quality recently? I think, you know, having something good I want to keep playing might be more worthwhile than having 10 things that are just the same. I don't know. Yeah, it's an idea. I could also just go Goo Gaga right now, maybe. I'm just not fit with the, walking with the times. Maybe? Who knows? Okay, you know what? Let's see. Is there... Ooh.
We need to defend the marked objective.
Let's fly a little bit, I'd say. Ah, fuck. Hey, wait. Let's go tanking. Whee! Okay, we have some people at F.
We have secured more objectives. Attention, we're attempting to capture Foxtrot. Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Explosive set!
We no longer control Echo. Foxtrot has been neutralized. Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
Be advised, Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Yeah.
We are engaging objective Alpha. Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Contact! Enemy infantry! Attacking Delta. Hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
Control of Delta has been lost.
Ah.
Attention, marked objective is under threat. Defend the position. We are controlling the fight. Maintain our advantage. Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives.
Charlie is under enemy control.
Yeah, right. You have engineers. Do you still need to do stuff? Let's keep doing it. I like driving tanks, you know?
Hostiles are engaging objectives at Foxtrot. We have secured more objectives.
I mean, you know what? I really love that you can just drive up here. Oh, by the way, if you think like, Wait, that's a ramp. Yep, because we get dirt bikes. Go. Oh. Yeah, no. I saw that. Yeah, if you're wondering how I will proceed through everything this season, just gonna do some the regular stuff first. Like, I do want the LMG, because that one actually looks fun. And then we get the gadget thing, because that will be very useful next map, because, you know, meat grinder, underground meat grinder. You want to have something that can just delete shit through walls. That's gonna be very useful. Anyway, and there's another tank coming up. Don't mind if I do, actually. I mean, the helicopters are fucking... Helicopters are fucking, just... They're hard camped by people. I guess, unsurprisingly. But still. That just leaves the good old tanks. Oh yeah, I hope we will probably get some other stuff, other more, like we have escalation and breakthrough as well in this playlist. So escalation is interesting because like it's really spread out to the point where I'm like, why didn't they use some of that in Conquest? But anyway, you know what, it's fine. Again, I genuinely think the fact they already spread out so much of the map makes it flow really well. Like, that was always the I fucking wish vehicles could just brake faster. Yeah, we have Igla now. Gas are coming. There we go. No, don't. Just like, oh yeah, just drives away. Thanks. It was useful. Hmm? Oh yeah, escalation is coming. Good, good. Yeah, as you can see, much further back, everything. When that makes you just like, they could have made a conquest layout on this one, but well.
All call signs, you're clear to engage. We need to hold more objectives so our forces can take control of the battlefield.
It's just kind of weird that, you know, escalation and
Control more objectives. Secure our defense.
usually has like a bit of a bigger layout, but then they, you know, it's just in escalation and they make it smaller with time. And it's like, you could also use the bigger layout for conquest? Like, what? It's doable.
All call signs. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Enemy attack confirmed at Alpha.
Ah. I saw what by the way, Lena, I saw what you posted. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm like just thinking about TeamSpeak still, because
Enemies are attacking objective Bravo.
it's one of those things that actually costs something. And I need to look into it a bit more, but like it's not that much. But the big upside is that it is like actually decentralized. So like, you know, I know we have people coming in from, you know, Britain, and they're, you know, they will force age verification on everyone. We have people also coming in from countries where they just don't want anyone to have the data. So like, yeah, that's one of those reasons why I'm like, this my problem with TeamSpeak was always like, it was basically just really good audio transfer. And now they're like, oh yeah, we also have like, you know, an interface, chats and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Yeah, downside is you just have to like pay for it to a degree, but again, at that point it would be our shit, like, because it's like generally just a software license, not like that's a big difference. TeamSpeak is a software licenser, not a service. Their money is coming from, you know, you licensing the software to host servers. But then it's, you know, it would be ours. It would just be something like where we could like completely control and share everything, and it would be our thing. So
Be advised,
that's the upside. And that's why I always, well, like, yeah, I get why TeamSpeak is good. Problem was just like, you know, back in the day, TeamSpeak 3 was just like, again, you could talk, that was it. If you didn't talk, kinda worthless. Nowadays, you can actually do more with it, it seems, so... I still want to look into that. It's just... one of the things. Honestly, I generally think, the fact that so much gets enshittified nowadays, actually does see a return to decentralized open software, which is good. Like, I was always more in favor of that, but like the big problem they always had were like, let me just put it like this: the user experience sucked, and like, you know, back in the day, for anyone who doesn't know. If you wanted to have a place to talk with your friends, and the audio quality should be kind of good, you had a TeamSpeak. Period. Like, TeamSpeak was just better. But this was also one of those, you know, this was the time where, how should I put it in the best way? Like, oh, you had, what chat software did you use? Well, usually Skype. Before that, ICQ. I know everyone is now looking back at ICQ and was like, oh, no, but like, ICQ was a bit of hot garbage. Let's just not talk, let's just not put it down. Not in the sense of, you know, it didn't work or anything, it's just... you know, it was a chat, it was a messenger service and not much more. Like, there's a reason basically everyone, you know, like, that's just how, by the way, all of this consolidation kind of happened, because in the beginning we had like a lot of specialized things, and the problem is, let's just be clear here, I don't think people want exclusively specialized things, because there is more to that. Like, if you used ICQ, okay? Banger software to just chat with people, you know, group chats, etc. ICQ did it. Audio chat, like voice chat. Oh god. ICQ was fucking awful when it had that. Like, we still used it, but no. No. Bad. Then Skype came along. Was the chat as clean and good as ICQ? Not really, but it was good. And the voice didn't suck, and you didn't need to pay for it. Problem is just, you know, if you wanted to have group chats, and then it just started having some problems, and you had to pay for that, so suddenly if it was group chats, well, you know, TeamSpeak, that was just like the thing. Especially if you want to like keep shit under control, like everyone kind of had TeamSpeak. Like, I think games like EVE Online could not have worked if there wasn't TeamSpeak. The whole, we can have hundreds of people in a server, multiple instances of talking, and have like a very, very clear control. Oh, by the way, that's actually a real road sign in Germany. I just killed it now, but yeah. But yeah, and you wanted that because the thing is, I mean, if you especially look at something like EVE Online, well, there was so much fucking backstabbing. Suddenly something like TeamSpeak was just, hey, we can actually really closely monitor stuff. And the thing is, TeamSpeak was that. If you wanted to talk, perfect. There was a simple chat function, but this is that was it. I found that it was a bigger group. Perfect. And if you just wanted to exchange stuff, well, you had forums. Like if you rented a server to put on TeamSpeak, you could just put like a forum on the same server. Who cares? Perfectly fine. That's how it worked. The thing is, just what happened then was, you know, for the day-to-day usage, well, TeamSpeak was just a lot. So the moment someone came along who was like, hey, we have free software with a good audio encoding, so good voice chat, and you can talk to people. You can talk to people privately, or make a server like TeamSpeak with a good chat function. And yeah, guess why Discord took off? For everyone who didn't, you know, either did shit at scale like TeamSpeak, or Discord was just like the better option to Skype. It was the logical upgrade. So everyone switched. Now, I mean, sorry, they're trying to just say nothing, but like they're working with Peter Thiel. So like, I don't know. It's just. I see why TeamSpeak is coming back now that, you know, basically all the smaller scale software actually has caught up, because like from what I saw, TeamSpeak has now basically the functions from Discord, so only difference is, you know, someone would host it somewhere, so that's a good upside actually. A really good upside. Breakthrough. Nice. Yeah, we have one German LMG with the German drum mag. Nice.
We need to push the enemy back and secure the site.
To attack the marked objective.
It was embarrassing.
I knew you had my back.
I got enemy in sight!
Really not going that well, but let's continue.
Still tracking enemies inside the sector. Wipe them out.
Oh, they're moving. Finally.
Objective marked. Easy supporting the attack.
Come on, drive. Come on, drive. Don't be scared. You can fight back. We're a big tank.
Be advised you are exiting the combat zone.
There we go. Okay, drive back. Drive back. There we go.
Okay, we secured Alpha.
There we go. I mean, the grenade launcher is kind of the worst, but if you know how to use it, it can do a lot of damage, actually.
Our attack on Bravo is underway. You're outside the combat area. Return ASAP.
Almost. But as you can see, it's like 5 sectors. This is a big, really big, breakthrough map. So, like, I'm kinda happy. I mean, yeah, they could have made it a bit further spaced, I'd say, in terms of sector layout, but this is plenty fine, honestly. I'm just happy we're, like, having one map that isn't just, like, you know, 3 sectors and it's over. So many. Way too many of those, you know? It's kind of insane. Nice.
Take out any remaining hostiles.
Ah. There we go. That was pretty. It went pretty well. Okay, let's. Get the next sector in.
Bravo's been secured.
I got you! I got you!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
We're attacking objective Alpha. Establishing Alpha.
There we go. Ooh. Shotgun suppressor. Oh god, are we just running over them again?
Objective Alpha is under our control. To attack the marked objective.
I mean, I don't mind that much, it's just... Damn. Yeah, I should probably switch back to the RPG. This is getting stupid. Um,
We need attack support on the marked objective.
let's get that final objective. I'm kind of surprised they didn't stretch it even further in, but ah well.
Objective up and neutralized.
You have a reason to play team, and I could do that. But yeah. I think in the last hour we will probably just go into like a normal playlist, and I will see how that develops. Yep.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
secured objective Delta.
I mean, this is so funny to see this sign, because this is a road sign. This is saying, you know, warning. You know, there could be just rocks falling down the streets. That's a real sign. It's just, it shouldn't be here. It should be, you know, like, legally, it can only be placed near, like, on roads to tell people, watch out, rocks can fall down. Like, that's a fucking violation of the norm. I really take that very seriously here, actually, so, yeah, this map is not, it's actually breaking German law, so, guys, make new, you should definitely make a few new symbols. Can't just slap road signs, you know, near the point where people need to shoot explosives on so the rocks fall down. No, 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 no.
Just taking territory. Alpha has been removed from the operation. Objective Foxtrot. All right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Well, I should actually use the shotgun, so, yeah.
Got them.
Our forces have neutralized Echo. All right, we now hold Echo.
Okay, it's getting a bit ridiculous.
Keep it up.
Our forces hold a majority of objectives. We're close to taking ground. We're targeting objective Golf.
Yeah, actually, that goes pretty fast.
We are moving on objective Foxtrot.
Okay.
Foxtrot is now secure.
is kind of an unfair round, I feel.
Hostiles have taken gold.
Foxtrot is under attack.
Really unfair.
Our forces are attacking objective goal.
I really like this objective. It's just like, you know,
Objective Echo is under attack.
yeah.
Take these med supplies! Man down!
Right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses. Attacking Foxtrot. Our forces have light armored vehicles cleared for combat. The enemy holds a majority of objectives. They're close to taking ground. Objective Echo neutralized.
Charge that! Stand by!
We now hold Echo.
Supporting the attack.
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
Okay.
Our attack on Foxtrot is underway.
Idiot.
Our forces are attacking objective Golf.
There we go. Health as we kind of wanted. But yeah, that's a win. God damn it. I think one of the I think one of the funniest bits of development. I know this is like more of an outside thing, like is quite literally how in this game series, you know, with Battlefield 5, they introduced like the whole oh, you can buy skins and stuff, and then they were like and you can do it in game with the Battlefield currency, and then people were just like, those are coins, and they're like, yeah, it's the Battlefield currency, like they're Battlefield coins, Battlefield currency. Everyone's like, points. And now, guess what? Now it's actually called Battlefield coins. They're just like, fuck it, points. You win. Honestly, considering that so many other games go with shortenings that go to CP, I'm pretty happy that we landed on points. It is by far the superior one.
Begin an assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
I owe you one.
Objective marked. We need to destroy the attack.
Kills and assists. Oh, they made it easier. Finally, not just kills. Good.
I got you.
I'm actually kind of alright with the just got run over by a car. They shot someone on distance and then a car came from the side and just ran them over. It's like absurd. You know what? Absurd moments still fucking happen. Which is good. This is quite literally the only sniper I really use because, I mean, everyone was like, yeah, this one is busted, and I'm like, I get it. I still hope I can, like, one day set it up so that I can actually do the 125 meter headshot thing, and it's gone. And I don't need to care anymore.
I'm moving it. Take it.
support needed on the marked objective.
Sometimes I really just don't spot them.
The enemy is attacking Alpha. We are targeting Bravo. We've taken back objective control. We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Thank you so much.
So C4 doesn't do anything here. Good to know.
The enemy has secured Bravo.
Let's go. Thank you. Explosive ready.
Be advised, Alpha is under attack. We're tracking you outside AO. Get back. Be advised, hostiles are attacking objective Alpha.
Our forces have neutralized Bravo.
Need to raise defense on the marked objective.
You're outside the combat area. Return ASAP.
Be advised, hostiles have secured Alpha. We're taking casualties.
Well, it's only repairing is left. And, you know, revive or resupply. There we go.
Attack successful. We've taken the enemy sector.
Enemy still present, hunting down.
Where the hell am I? That doesn't look, good. Hello. Something went wrong here. It'll be interesting though, having this in operations again because, yeah, operations is actually coming back.
They're attacking objective Bravo. They're attacking objective Alpha. Bravo has been neutralized.
We've secured Bravo. Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Damn it. That went a bit too well, actually. Hey, almost there. Nice. I mean, honestly, the pump action shotguns are always fun, so like, I'm not mad that they're like, oh yeah, do it with shotguns. Okay, shotguns fun. I just wished the double barrel pump action was, you know, not shit. And I do not know if I will try it this stream. Maybe?
Be advised, Alpha is under attack. Sit reps have losses coming in. Watch your backs.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Who needs it?
We have secured Alpha.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Oh. Fuck. And then I was hoping I get through. Oh, okay, support. Good, good, good. Okay, yeah. Honestly, if you want to have my opinion right now, this might be the best map in the game. I know people, like to hit them. Honestly, I think most maps can be a bit fixed. Like, it's always funny when people say this game always just has, like, bad maps. I'm like, no. This is so stupid. This one was good. This one's really fun. I think this will definitely help the map pool because, like, I will tell people the problem they have is not that the maps are something. The problem is the variety is too similar. And that is actually what is, that's one of those things that you notice. The more weird maps and layouts they have, or, more varied ones, the better. Like, again, this one being, like, the second biggest one, and, the three big ones are Mirror, Firestorm, and, well, it's Mirror, Firestorm, and, well, now Condemnation. It's kind of interesting because, like, yeah, the thing is, Mirror is... It's quite literally, oh, you have, like, the central point where people clash, and then one on the lower part. It's like, it's a triangle. Like, an upside-down triangle. Then you have, Firestorm, which is 3 dots in a line and 2 to the side. Which, again, I think Firestorm is a fine map. People are just like... Jesus fuck. If you can't play on Firestorm, you have some problems. The thing is just... I get why people probably wanted to have more of a, you know, wider layout, like compare this to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 also had Firestorm. Battlefield 3 also had stuff like Park Island. But it had Caspian Border, which was round and spread out. And this map is basically the Caspian Border we've been missing. I mean, do I really want to have... Do I kind of want to have Caspian Border back still? Yes. I think Caspian Border is actually a really good map, and people are just really weird about Battlefield 3 maps nowadays. Like, come on, Battlefield 3 maps are good. What is he standing on here? Unbefugtes Betreten verboten. Achtung! Yeah. Yo, let's patch them up. Always important. Hey Anna, evening, yeah, been a bit, don't have hands. I guess we're playing, GoldenEye now. Where have you been? Damn it. It's been quite a bit, Yeah. Oh, it's going pretty fine so far. Just there's a lot going on. Like I already said, February is like a fucking full month. Playing, but also like
You can!
there's a bit of how's it called? Also just personal stuff going on. So like not going to play as long today. Because like we have to be somewhere tomorrow at like 9, and then we have to like drive through the city like for like over an hour, so it's like little sleep, not a lot there. It will be a lot, but yeah, otherwise it's honestly a pretty relaxed time, I would say. Everything has calmed down a bit, so you know, yeah, as long as it's just like you know, one. Oh well, I guess I'm okay. I'm slowly losing my weapon. I guess there's a new bug in the game. I wonder when they fix that. Getting kills with the invisible weapon though. Perfect. Yeah, no. It's just like tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't even want to say there is a lot going on really. I mean, it's snowing again. My foot is healing. So, turns out the only thing I needed was more ibuprofen. It was that simple, just more ibuprofen and shit fixed itself. Turns out if there is a swelling in your foot, medicine that removes swelling is useful. So, yeah. And otherwise, I guess I should, I'll see when I get some motivation to write more, write a bit more. That seems like that. You know, it's just very simple stuff right now. But yeah, lots of games coming out. Like, you know, today is at least just, you know, more multiplayer game, a thing I already play. But like, you know, at least I'm finishing up some games. Just, it's gonna be interesting. It's like again, February is so full. Ideas with the motivation. I mean, I don't know if the motivation is lacking. Maybe a bit, but at some point you just do it. Ah, I heard that the. Oh yeah, we want to have Mouse from IDF Soldiers game. What happened now, game? I have to fucking restart. That's Yep, it definitely died. It definitely died. You know, it wouldn't be a game by DICE if it just didn't have random problems. Okay. Now though, let's try this again. You know, shockingly enough, this might still be one of the best optimized and stable games DICE has put out. Also season, oh, very fun. And there's some stuff I just kind of expected just to be fun because, like, you know, for example, they brought back an assault rifle that already everyone liked in 2042. New map is great. You will probably see it in a bit because I'm, you know, but I have to restart the game. Is there a memory leak going on? That, oh god, that definitely sounds like they have a memory leak going on. Because, you know, soldier hands go missing, then then everything goes missing, then the game turns, then it just turns black and crashes. Yeah. Dice. Hey. At least now it's not a, oh, we need to fix this before the holidays anymore. Like, yeah, DICE is just it's just like quite literally the Bethesda of multiplayer devs. I cannot say it in any other form. They just have, like, they will just have jank. Period. Yeah, working towards a new LMG. But alright, let's put the contaminated mode on again. Bam! New map is fun. I think that's like one of the that is probably the first map set in Germany outside of a World War I or II a World War II game. The World War I also never reached Germany. We're all in France. And, you know, the future one, 2142. They also had Fall of Berlin and such. But, like, yeah, hey, in Rumble in Bavaria, and it's a good map. I really like it. People always already like just going apeshit on Reddit because, like, apparently it's too small. I don't know. It's a good one, I'd say. Like, I don't think it's perfect, but this is a good one. Yes, everyone on the quad bike. Let's go. Oh yeah, for everyone, if you're wondering, the gas is not a, like, feature of the map. That is just a special mode they made. Yeah, but, like, I feel in recent years people have, like, completely lost the plot. Just, I mean, the fact that, you know, Reddit is like, it's a website where you can just, like, literally manipulate what is being seen as popular and what not is one thing, but also, like I said it before, people just like one of the reasons why the gaming industry is in the state it is in right now is just also to a degree everyone is still on fucking Twitter and just doesn't want to go from the bot-infested Nazi hellhole. And, like, what do you, like, again, I think people just are going insane. Because, like, yeah, the game is dead because, it doesn't have 3 gazillion maps and guns at the beginning of season 2 and the same later, because like number go up is obviously the thing a game needs, you know. I feel people just like want to have like a completely new game every like few weeks or so, and it's like, no. Again, it's like, it's fun. There's good shit here. I like this. And then you have to just, then you hear like, oh, the map is still too small. I'm like, I think the funniest bit about that is that big maps have traditionally never gotten anyone, you know, really back into the game. That's probably the more, the funnier part, that people are like, ah. I mean, they're making Bournemouth Railway. So I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Like, but people want large maps. People want a lot of maps. And it's like, again, we kind of lost the plot somewhere. I mean, I think there's also just the fact that, you know, over the last years, especially when, like, I want to be pretty specific here. I don't think, quote-unquote, live service is that bad for video games. Like, sorry, there are just some games where you just want to continue playing them. It's nice when they just keep getting new shit. I know everyone's loud. Some people nowadays say like, "Oh, Battlefield needs to go back to like paid DLC," and I'm like, "Are you stupid?" Because like, what, we got 4 maps. Oh boy! Yeah, China Rising. You pay $15, and what do you get? Silk Road, which is total dog shit. Then you get Altai Range, which is even worse. And Dragon Pass, also bad. Fucking worth it, right? Wanna play more my favorite game? Yeah. Like, I don't mind when a game ends. Like, there's a difference between, you know, a game going forever and, because like, I think there are games that they could just be over at some point. Like, for example, you know, 2042 was a nice game because it went for like 3 years. I had 3 years to play with people, play with friends, have fun. And then they made something new. And I'm pretty happy that there's going to be more, you know, going forward. But like, people are like, the game needs to be safe because they just have around 100,000 players on Steam. And like, oh, but Black Ops 7 has... Yeah, and it's not people playing Black Ops 7, it's Warzone, because there are just some people that just keep grinding Battle Royale games, and I don't know why. Oh boy. And they didn't moved over to RedSec, they just played it a bit until the next stuff came out, and then it was over. But no, then I have to hear like, again, oh, they have like 6 maps at launch for Black Ops 7 in the new season, and I just have to be like, yeah, 6 times the same shitty small map with 3 lanes, made with crunch. Is that what you want from games? Pure quantity. I mean, there's a thing where I would say they could definitely improve the amount of stuff they increase the amount of stuff they do, because just like, listen, the battle royale side of this game is dead. Period. They still pushing out like an update, but it wouldn't surprise me if they're gonna just announce soon it's dead. And at that point, I just say like literally carve up Port Linden, you know, the map, the battle royale map, into like a few playable maps. Who cares? And then put the people that worked on it onto just the rest. And we can get like one map more, so it's fine. I'd rather have good shit. It's just, at some point, people need to just realize what the scope is. Because like, I really don't think any Battlefield game ever like kept high player amounts. Like, 6 sold the best, but then people definitely realized, oh wait, we're playing Battlefield. Yeah, no shit. Battlefield 1 sold the best when it came out, and then people realized they were playing Battlefield. Also, 1 just had fucking problems. And yeah. But like, people are so obsessed with content, and it's and I get it. Like, to a degree, I know why especially influencers are crying, because let's just be real here. There is exactly one game / type of game that you can make endless content on without going fully insane. You will probably go slightly insane. It depends. But there is exactly one singular game you can make content on that will not make you go insane. Can you guess which one it is?
I have 2 actually. I would say that you technically could do.
Okay, I can tell you on the second one, which is okay. It technically incorporates 2 games. What I mean, technically, but they're just very similar in structure. That's why I will say it's one type of game. Okay, Gunja, what are the 2 games you think you can make endless content on exclusively and not go fully insane?
Emphasis on not fully. Minecraft and EVE Online.
Okay, you know what? Almost. First of all, people who make Minecraft content, they are going insane.
Yeah, but not fully.
Oh no! They are already goo goo gaga. Like, I'm sorry. Dedicating to be a Minecraft YouTuber is like the worst decision you can do in your life, because first of all, you will need to squeeze content from a game that gets an update once or twice per year. That is almost nothing, and also has the added bonus of the fact that you need to be a child entertainer.
See, that's easy. You just record lots of keychains.
You know what? I know, but like, you know, there's a reason why the quote-unquote Minecraft content meta nowadays is just a bunch of adult people.
Modded servers and stuff.
Yeah, having one big modded server. Because trust me, if you did a classic Minecraft Let's Play, like from
but it's still Minecraft.
It's still Minecraft, but I can tell you they have all alcohol addiction.
See?
They are not
insane.
they are not getting. Okay, yeah. And you know what? EVE Online, I didn't even think about that. But then again, you need to be insane to play EVE Online. That's a different topic.
Hey,
I'm saying that affectionately. There are various types of insanity.
you just need enough accounts and you can make drama on your own.
I know. again, the EVE Online insanity is affectionate. It's like, yeah, you just need to be a slight bit of sociopathy to just ruin a guild for your own profit.
Oh no, you don't ruin it for profit. You ruin it for fun.
See, you
For
just need
example,
that. It's
there are
like
people in Midsec that shot down your ship, and then you make another character, and join their crew.
yeah, but I don't think people actively stream EVE Online.
Some people do, but mostly guild stuff.
No,
Alliances.
yeah.
Called
I think the one
orbs and alliances.
I think the one game that you can legitimately build like your whole identity and career around, and you could generally play it like every single day, even with problems, but it would not make you fully go insane. League of Legends / Dota 2.
So, not too bad mobiles.
Yes, just for the sing, and I will be very specific. I know, but here's the thing. It is true. It is true. Let me elaborate. The problem is,
I would agree that they're not fully insane. They're just partially insane.
I mean, you know what? League players are. Oh, you know what? Crazy is one thing. Going insane is a different part. The thing is just, let me put it like this. If you really want to base your whole channel on one game, and that's what a lot of people always do, because, you know, clear and consistent branding. The problem you run into is just quite literally that games just do not have a lot of variety at some point. Games, like most games, are inherently designed to, you know, they're kind of inherently designed that you just not play them in a while. And it also goes for League of Legends. But
They have a patch schedule like every week, something relatively significant changes.
that's one thing. But you know what also is just a big thing? Every single match is just unique.
Kind of.
Like, you know, even if you, like, specialize on one or two hero champions in one
Heroes champion, same thing.
heroes champion in one part of the map, in one position, you can like crunch out videos for a few years, and it would still be like pretty fun, because the whole game is built around the fact that these interactions of one match are so varied that if you genuinely like playing a MOBA, League will not get stale.
That is a thing I would agree on.
And if you then think you need to spice it up, you can just say, well, I'm playing my favorite champion in the mid lane or in support. How well will it go? And it's like, well, now suddenly you just do a challenge thing for you, and it's something new, and it's still not weird. It's still not going. It's still not going boring. It's still not going that stale as other games do this fast. Like,
And people who play the heroes you play will watch your channel to learn about your ideas and strategies and stuff.
and then sometimes you can just split out and, you know, play another hero. Again, League is one of those games I would say, if you really enjoy it, you could play it like a fuck ton of times, and it wouldn't make you go insane. Now, I will point out, if Heroes of the Storm was still active, this would be definitely a Heroes of the Storm channel. Because that one was just better. Like, it was everything League was, just more. And not toxic. And fun to play.
Attack support on the marked objective.
We have a lot of Heroes of the Storm appreciate. We should, you know what? We should definitely do like a community evening one day. Just like private match with like a bunch of other people, and just play some rounds again. Just see how it is. That would probably be enjoyable. Like at least if you can do private matches in that. You can do private matches in the other one as well. Still, we just need to check like when people would be. You know what? I'm just gonna throw this one out on Blue Sky later and on a Discord. That would definitely be a fun thing to do. I really miss Heroes. Heroes was just so good, and it's a shame it's dead. Like, You know what I really hate about this the most? The fact that Heroes was quite literally the one game that pressured both League and Dota 2 to make things different, and they were better for it. But like, that just literally stopped the moment Heroes was dead, and it's like, Blizzard, you fucks, you saw how much they saw you as competition. But then again, Blizzard. Yeah, well, again, I'd definitely be down for that. Yeah, Heroes would be definitely one of those games you can play a long time. Yeah, EVE Online is definitely not that wrong. But the thing is just, look at every other genre. The FPS genre just has a problem. It is very stale. If you do not have like, let's just say what it is, a hyperfixation, you're not gonna be someone who just 24/7 grinds Counter-Strike. I'm not shitting on that. Counter-Strike is a fun game, but again, the people that grind Counter-Strike stuff 24/7, and I get why Counter-Strike is addicting. There is a hyper-focus going on there, and people who watch that, which is, you know, well, is he going to hold banana or not this time? I wonder what the optimal strategy is. Anyway. Yeah, Counter-Strike is just like Counter-Strike. But still, thing is, games get stale. Like, I'd still say games had a longer, like, shelf life. It's not that I were, like, no expect, but, like, for example, back in the day, people bought a Call of Duty. That was it. Most people never bought expansions. So, you know, it was like, here's like Call of Duty for a year, that's what you get, have fun. And people had fun for a year. With like what they got, that was it. Battlefield? Well, it was 2 years. But hey. Had some stuff there, here and there, like for example, but I mean, just for an example, Battlefield 3 came out, I think, in October of 2011, and October of 2011. In June 2012 was the first cont drop. Imagine a game nowadays. Okay, I mean, there was Tracked Conquered 1 week after, but imagine a game going like 9 months without updates nowadays. 9 months. People would just fucking lose it. But yeah, and I don't know if you, and so it's kind of weird to me where people are like, this is not enough, and like, what do you want? Slop from the mines? Because like, sorry, Call of Duty has the same fucking problem as like the reason they have a Battle Royale is like, Battle Royale and extraction shooters are quite literally the closest the FPS genre has come to developing a MOBA in terms of content creation. Quite literally. Because first of all, it's a lot more replayable. There's a lot more chaotic stuff going on. So that's useful. So people, you know, you can actually just jump in and like have a unique round. You can have like the whole oh, let's have some stuff here. If you then look at something like Battlefield, it's people will stay there for the season, do the stuff, and then they just play something else. Like, I don't know, we have like I mean, I have like Romeo's a Dead Man tomorrow, Neo 3 on the weekend. Should definitely do another longer marathon there because it probably should get a bit more playtime in before Resident Evil 9 hits. Maybe also with Romeo, just to like that the schedule isn't clogging.
It's clogging.
It will be. It is already clogging. I know, but I can unclog it if I work faster. Anyway, the thing I want to just say is the big problem YouTuber and streamer just have is the fact that everyone wanted to just have like this one game they based their entire brand around, and then they realized, wait, shit, I can't squeeze more content out of this in a world where, and like that's a big thing. Like even before YouTube changed the algorithm for the worst, and by the way, that's a big thing you need to keep in mind. There were multiple times YouTube changed the algorithm, and Twitch also to a degree. And like I know what I'm doing right now is also just hard, probably a bit of career suicide because I'm doing variety stuff. But like imagine me focusing just playing Battlefield or something else. Like I'm not even bad at League of Legends. I could do League of Legends stuff. It's just like no, I want to stay sane. Imagine playing one game over and over and over and over again. The majority of people can't do that. Like, I'm not even surprised that, you know, when the moment it hit that... Like, here's the thing. Nowadays, if you want to do content, it basically the whole algorithmic stuff reinforces that you do the same and a lot. Because again, YouTube had once that they changed the algorithm, and that just killed. If you wonder where it went, one update to YouTube's algorithm in 2011/12 killed YouTube, like comedy channels and animation channels overnight. Because the viability of doing that just fell off a cliff. That's why like nearly everyone who got big with like comedy stuff on YouTube in the early days just hard pivoted to Let's Plays, because suddenly I don't know what the English equivalent was, but like quite literally overnight, like here in Germany, all the big names like Cold Mirror, the Außenseiter, what were they called again? All of those comedy channels fell off, but there was Gronk suddenly. Like, that was just like the thing is, he was just like the first guy to really just do Let's Play uploads. But literally, just because it changed, the algorithm changed, suddenly he was the guy that got recommended. And I know this isn't fucking fair to say, but like again, this was just YouTube quite literally killing off one thing just because they were like, oh yeah, we just want people to watch longer. That was it. And now with streaming and recommendations on Twitch, etc., that you want to have like a repeated audience, and you know you generally want to also be like at least affiliate, etc. Yeah, it's basically say play one thing over and over and over and over again. But that kills you. Because, again, when you start out, like, if you start out with Minecraft and you build a Minecraft a career, cool. In the beginning, you probably like that because you play Minecraft, you like it. Then you get old. Imagine standing in front of the problem of realizing your career is now making Minecraft content for people younger than you. Worst of all, people younger than you that have a completely different cultural meme set. Because I will just say, with the advent of the internet, the memology between, you know, age groups has just advanced rapidly. Like, if you ever watch us playing Wiki 3 on Friday, and again, Ruben is a nice guy. This is not against him. It's just, he's just a few years younger than we are, and he's already in a completely different cultural memology set. Granted, Agonia and I also are more in certain subcultures that are now dead, but wowsy! Imagine just like needing to like be a child entertainer, but also never getting into the but never having the feel, you know, getting the leaving the vibe of how do you do, fellow kids, because that's career suicide. Then, if you look at some stuff like, oh, you did Call of Duty content. Well, that went well for a while because, like, two things were true. Until Black Ops 2, you could still say Ghost and you could still say Ghost and Advance, but like the thing is, hey, the games were fun, and you can get enough content out of them, especially with the DLC, for a year, and you get a new thing. That was the upside of Call of Duty. New game, new depth, new vibe. You can do stuff, but it lost steam a bit. And then we enter the brain rot era. And oh boy, do I am happy this is not a fucking thing. Remember fucking loot box opening streams?
Aren't those now just gacha streams?
Technically, but completely different, basically customer base of people.
Yeah.
They did not, those people did not go. Because, like, turns out, why do you, yeah, you could actually make content about Call of Duty, and you usually will do that, because, like, you still want to play it, but you're playing a game that gets more and more hyper-competitive in its structure, so, you know, it's way less relaxing, and one of the best ways to keep people engaged is fucking slot machines. Like, imagine needing to be like, oh yeah, if I, you know, I drop like $100 on loot boxes and then just sit in a place, like sit in place and like, jing, 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 and when like a high roll comes and you're like, oh, just so like all the babies have the jingling in front of them. And you know what? Then the savior comes. Because Call of Duty just went more and more into this gambling spiral until they stopped, thankfully. Like the one time I returned to the series was quite literally with Modern Warfare 19, where they just stopped doing this bullshit and thank fucking god. Again, the only game that did loot boxes good was Heroes of the Storm. Wow, how we come back to this marvelous game of all the again. I think Blizzard literally killed it because Heroes of the Storm was going to be the perfect game at some point, and they feared it. Cowards. Anyway.
I mean, they literally made loot boxes not purchasable after a while.
Yeah, they made them not purchasable. They were like, well, people are stupid and drop money on them, and so like we just stopped giving them the option to drop money in them. And you're like, good shit, Blizzard, because suddenly, no more I buy stuff. It was suddenly, oh yeah, you know, you could buy it if you want, or you know, maybe you just get it. Who knows? Anyway, the thing is, yeah, you're just like basically a slot machine person. What comes along? Well, Epic Games just was like, hey, you know what? Everyone likes PUBG. How about we just make a little bit more of a casual, a little bit more of a relaxed version with a little, with, you know, some fun gimmicks version of this battle royale game. Yeah, it's a bit of a category, but it runs everywhere. You know, so like it's also you can just like have it for all audiences, and you're like, oh wait, this game is fun. There's still some skill, but it's much more relaxed. And you're like, damn. I can actually play a lot of Fortnite. Maybe I should just pivot to Fortnite, and now you sold your soul. Because, sorry, you think, yeah, you escaped the Call of Duty gambling meta. But, boy howdy, you signed up for another kids game. Definitely not good for the sanity, I would say. Also, it's kind of funny how we just lost in Breakthrough, because, like, by the way, there's a story of this mode is quite literally NATO drops hallucinogenic gas onto the map to, like, break the Pax Armata defenses and, like, yeah, Geneva violation. Fun. Anyway, but like, oh yeah, it's there, but we just fucking lost on the first sector. That is like, Oh, nice, a final round of conquest. That is perfect, I'd say. But yeah, I will stay with variety because, like, I think it's important to talk about a lot of things, but also just I mean, I have locked myself in a bit with, like, you know, oh hey, I want to do stuff like survival horror or boomer shooters on Sundays. So, but there is enough, like, survival horror games to play. Like, you know, when Resident Evil 9 is gone, I have a bunch of boomer shooters and survival horror games in my library. I can play one of the old games again. I could force Agonia into playing, like, Resident Evil 5 or Revelations 2 with me. Ain't that right? I can force you to play Resident Evil co-op games with me.
You can try, but generally, you forcing me does not work.
But what if I ask very nicely?
That might work.
But I wanted to show strength to the outside. Why?
Nothing.
I think the most important part of streaming is having fun, and if that's a variety for you, it's fine. Like people, most of someone's not into it, and that's why I'm taking a break right now. So, yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, I also know that a bunch of people just maybe are just overloaded with what is going on right now. Like, I know not everyone wants to maybe watch Neo 3. I get that. But in general, I'd say never overdo it. Like, because it will just make you go insane to a degree. But one time this year we should definitely still go back to Payday 2. Even though I think they will probably fix some of the most annoying shit soonish. So maybe then.
We have secured more objectives.
I mean, that is ironically why I did put like Battlefield into this lineup, because I do want to have just something where I can just sit down and talk to people.
We no longer control Charlie.
Can't do that in a lot of games.
We have secured Delta. We need attack support on the marked objective.
I mean, it's not doesn't need that much focus, I would say. Neo 3 is actually much more relaxed than the previous ones. But especially when, you know, a boss shows up and he turns his horse into Soul Edge, yeah, then you just, like, need to lock in a little bit.
Be advised, enemy attack is underway on Delta. Now control all objectives. Defend all positions.
Yeah. But you know, something like if we actually get back to doing Payday 2 a bit this year, we're gonna do DSOD, so that will get that will require some focus.
Yeah.
I just definitely want to see what they're doing with a bunch of the perk decks first. There's a bunch of stuff they still want to change and update, and like it's gonna be interesting. Like the current Payday 2 arc is wild. Like where's some tanks? There we go. Well, now it's talking about focus and... oh god, no. There we go. No more mines. Mines are evil.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Right, objective Alpha is under control. Attention, marked objective is under threat. Defend the position.
No one repairs, damn it.
Enemy lead is confirmed. Enemies are attacking Delta. We have neutralized Charlie.
We have initiated our attack on Echo.
This is a nice map. But as I said earlier also, it kind of proves again how much good map design comes down to knowing the difference of density, not, you know, simply size, because this map is not, it's like one of the bigger ones in the game, but it's not that big, but it is, crucially, not in a dense layout. Meaning you can actually, you know, walk around, have some space, have some downtime. Meanwhile, something like Mirak is just, you know, top-down triangle. There's just always a focus in the center. Hey. About how impressive it is that we just have rockets now. Like, ever thought about that? Like, a rocket is kind of impressive. Like, especially the precise ones. Like, you have this steel tube filled with explosives that just has like a gigantic fuck-off engine at the end that propels it at ludicrous speeds across the sky, and somehow we can just like target it really precisely. There's so much fucking engineering that went into that. Yeah, turbines are like similar. Yeah. It's just free. It's just like free energy from the wind. Or, you know, solar panels. It's like the fact that we can just like slap like a really cheap panel on top of a building, and it just creates electricity. And yet people want to keep boiling things. Like, what? There's a good video, like by Technology Connections recently that just shows how little we actually need to produce enough electricity simply with, like, solar panels. We are incredibly advanced when it comes to technology. It's amazing.
Objective Foxtrot has been secured.
There's like some absolutely impressive feats of engineering that humans did. And it's always mind-blowing to think about that we can live in the times to just experience all of them. Please don't run away. Oh my god.
Neutralized objective Bravo. The enemy still control more objectives.
Stay still. Let me heal you.
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo.
Our troops are attacking Charlie.
I get you. I mean, I kind of hope we are going to be the last. Like, we are so resilient. A lot of that is not going away, but like,
Neutralized Delta.
in my grandfather once told me that like the what should I translate it? The biggest goal to have is to make sure that, you know, we are never the last generation. And yeah, I think that is always the case. Like, I think, like, the reasons change, but I think there's always this, there's always a valid feeling of like, if this just gets too much, we could be less. Like, our parents like grew up with the fears of the Cold War. Valid ones even. Like, shit was close to escalation a lot of times. And that would have been the end. Now it's like, yeah, climate change will... It's just a big thing that we can still rein in and doing it to a degree. Like, thanks China, actually. For once. Yeah. It is... Yeah, okay, listen, the thing I should think, I always think about is, why can we not put people... Like, we need to put politicians on trial. Because, let me just be clear here. Germany was leading was quite literally leading in terms of wind energy technology and solar technology, until some people from the CDU killed it. Now, if we just look how fucking cheap solar is now, we should be able to actually like drag them in to court for like quite literally, I don't know, treason. Treason is probably like the right word for it, because they just quite literally killed something that we could have done. And still, it still happens. It could just be delayed. It could never be prevented. I think that is probably the big thing to keep in mind. All the attempts of trying to stop something failed. It only ever delayed them. Like, it can be a bit poetic that change is inevitable. And maybe it is to a degree. We definitely have to work that it happens. That is the key part here. Like, we need to work together. That is like such a crucial thing. I think, yeah, I also want to wrap it up here. I don't think it's more. I think actually less people are fighting, but the few that do have like a fuck ton of money. So they just have like a shit ton of impact. Like, I mean, hell, even if you look at stuff like, you know, the last election in New York City, there was a whole group of millionaires who just stood behind Mamdani and were like, we want to pay more taxes. And it's like, we are more to a degree. It's just some, like, a fewer and fewer amount of people just still can somehow, like, still want to just, like, prevent all of it, but they're failing. And I think that's at least something. See you all around. Tomorrow, Romeo is a dead man. And have a wonderful night. Have a good time. Bye.